Welcome, my name is Joshua Sasso with Freedom Fellowship Church, and you're in for a little bit of a treat. We've got a little bit of a cooking session with Freedom Fellowship Church. If you look at our table here, you'll see that we have a bunch of different ingredients and items. And what they're all for is they're actually for our Passover celebration that's happening this Friday. And we're live streaming it at 6:30 p.m. this Friday. And for those of you that are going to be tuning in from the Philippines, that's actually 7:30 a.m. Saturday, your time. So we're going to go through the list so that those of you that are going to be watching with us live, that you can look at the ingredients that we have prepared, and you can look at what we have and see, okay, this is what I need to prepare if I want to partake in the celebration at the same time at them. So we wanted to make this available to you so that you had that resource. So we're going to go through each of these items one by one. The first of these is we have the matzah bread or matzah crackers. And in this table, you'll see that we have 3 crackers. Now keep in mind, all of our servings here, they're for 4 people. So you might need to scale up or down the portion sizes depending on the number of people you have, but everybody's going to need to take 3 matzah crackers during the course of this celebration. The next thing that you'll notice is if you look at this table, you'll see that there are cups at each serving place. And that is because there are a total of 4 toasts that everybody takes during the Passover celebration. And you don't necessarily have to do wine. You could do wine or grape juice, whatever you're comfortable with. But there are going to be a total of 4 toasts. The next item you'll see is that there are some hard-boiled eggs. Everybody needs to have a hard-boiled egg. After that, you'll see that we have a cup of salt water. And so it's just what it sounds like. It's water with salt mixed in. Very simple, but that is also an essential part of this celebration. Following that, we have something called the mahor. And what the mahor means, it's a bitter herb. In this case, we are using horseradish, which is very strong, by the way. So we're using horseradish as our bitter herb. And when you take it, you might want to be a little bit careful because it's very strong. So don't take too much because it will knock you out if you take too much of that. The next of these items is something called the karpas. And the karpas is a vegetable. And in this case, we are using parsley. Some other Jewish traditions, they might use something like an onion or celery or a radish. In this case, we have opted to do parsley. And the last of these items, if you look at what we have laid out here, is something called the charaset. And I really enjoy the charaset. It is a combination of apples and nuts and honey and cinnamon. So it's kind of sweet, kind of nutty. It's very enjoyable. And that is the last of these items that you'll see on this table here. So hopefully you find this very helpful. We are very excited to partake in our first ever live streamed Passover celebration, our international celebration. So that's very exciting, and we are looking forward to sharing with this celebration with you.
All right, we're gonna make some charaset. So I'm just gonna slice this apple. Once you have all your apples cubed, you'll take your cinnamon, your nuts, and your honey, and you'll mix them all together. So first we'll start with the cinnamon. Go ahead and pour that all in. And we'll mix it up. Make sure everything is evenly coated. You'll take your chopped nuts and you'll pour them in as well. Mix that. And the very last step, we'll put the honey in because it gets somewhat messy, so you want to add it in to taste. Okay,